Hello, welcome to the Learn American English channel, where you learn naturally so you can speak naturally. In this video, we are going to listen to conversations of people talking about the 4 seasons. This video is divided into 3 parts where the characters will introduce the 4 seasons, talk about their favorite season, and plan for the whole year-round activities. There will be a listening comprehension quiz at the end of each scene, so listen carefully and see if you get all of the questions right. Also, be sure to stay with us until the end of the video. We'll point out important words from the conversations, everyday slang, and the most common way to say things in English. Watch for these words and phrases in the subtitles. You'll find their meanings in the vocabulary section in the last part of the video. Are you excited? This should be fun. First, let's listen to a conversation between Clint, a migrant, and Jason, a local, as he introduces the 4 seasons in his country. Let's see how their conversation goes. And don't forget to note the highlighted words for their meanings at the end of this video. Let's dive in.
Hey Clint, how are you finding the weather here?
It's definitely different from back home. I'm still adjusting to these changes.
That's understandable. You're from a tropical country, right? Here we experience 4 distinct seasons.
4 seasons? Like what exactly?
Well, let's start with autumn, which we're in now. The air gets cooler, the leaves on the trees turn beautiful shades of red and gold, and you'll see pumpkins and scarecrows everywhere.
Ah, so that's why everything looks so colorful outside.
Exactly. It's a bit chilly, but also cozy. Then comes winter. It gets really cold, and sometimes we get snow. People go skiing, build snowmen, and celebrate holidays like Christmas.
Snow? I've only seen that in movies.
It's quite magical, especially around the holidays. Spring is next. The weather warms up, flowers bloom everywhere, and it feels like the whole world is waking up from winter.
That sounds refreshing.
Finally, there's summer. It gets hot and sunny, perfect for beach trips, barbecues, and outdoor activities.
I love the sound of summer.
Each season brings its own charm and activities. It's one of the things I love about living here.
It's like experiencing a different world throughout the year.
Exactly. It's all about embracing the changes and finding joy in each season. Have you had a chance to experience any of them yet?
Not yet, but I'm looking forward to it now.
I can't wait to see your reaction when you experience your first snowfall or see the cherry blossoms in spring.
Thanks for explaining it all, Jason. I'm starting to see why people here love talking about the weather so much.
It becomes a big part of life, that's for sure. Anytime you have questions about the seasons or anything else, just ask.
Will do. Thanks, Jason.
Here are some listening comprehension questions to see how well you understood the conversation between Jason and Clint. How many seasons does Jason mention? Jason mentions 4 seasons. Which season is Clint currently experiencing? Clint is currently experiencing autumn. What activity do people enjoy during winter according to Jason? People enjoy skiing during winter. So, did you get all the questions correct? Let us know in the comments section. Now, let's listen to a conversation between Lawrence and Faith as they talk about their favorite season. Let's see how their conversation goes, and don't forget to note the highlighted words for their meanings at the end of this video. Let's begin.
Hey Faith, did you catch that lecture earlier? It was so intense.
Yeah, Professor Johnson always knows how to keep us on our toes. I think my brain's still processing everything.
Tell me about it. I feel like I need a break from all the theories and equations.
Well, luckily for us, we've got this gorgeous day to relax. So, speaking of breaks, what's your favorite season to unwind?
I think I'd have to say winter. There's something about the quietness of freshly fallen snow that's so peaceful. How about you?
I'm torn between autumn and spring. Autumn for the colors and cozy vibes, and spring for the fresh start and blooming flowers.
Those are great choices. Autumn is like a warm hug from nature, isn't it?
Exactly, and spring feels like a burst of energy after the cold months.
Do you have a favorite memory from your favorite season?
Well, in autumn, I love hiking through the colorful woods. It's like stepping into a painting.
That sounds amazing. I've always wanted to do that. Winter for me means building snowmen and having snowball fights with my siblings.
That sounds like a blast. I bet you're a pro at building snowmen.
I've had some practice, that's for sure. But hey, have you ever tried skiing or snowboarding?
No, I've always been a bit hesitant. I'm worried I'd end up face first in the snow.
Trust me, it's not as hard as it looks. We should hit the slopes together sometime.
I might just take you up on that offer. And hey, if I do end up face first, at least I'll have a good laugh about it.
Absolutely. We'll make it an adventure. So whether it's hiking in autumn or skiing in winter, we've got plenty of seasons to explore together.
Cheers to that, Lawrence.
Here are some listening comprehension questions to see how well you understood the conversation between Lawrence and Faith. What is Lawrence's favorite season to unwind? Lawrence's favorite season to unwind is winter. What does Faith enjoy doing in autumn? Faith enjoys hiking through the colorful woods in autumn. Has Faith ever tried skiing or snowboarding? No, Faith has never tried skiing or snowboarding. So, how many questions did you get right for the second scene? Let us know in the comments section. Now, we're down for the last conversation between a husband and wife as they plan for their whole year activities. Are you still taking notes? Make sure to write down the highlighted words and discover their meanings at the end of this video.
That was a good breakfast. I've been thinking
Oh, about what?
about how we always seem to be rushing to plan things last minute. What if we tried something different this year and actually mapped out our whole year?
That's a great idea. We could avoid a lot of stress that way. Where should we start?
Well, we're in January now, so let's start with winter. How about a weekend getaway to the mountains next month?
That sounds perfect. Skiing, cozy cabin, the works. How does the second weekend of February look?
Looks good to me, and don't forget my parents' anniversary is at the end of February.
Right, the big 40th. How about we throw them a surprise party?
I love that idea. I'll talk to my siblings about it. Now, moving on to spring. What do you think about starting that vegetable garden we've been talking about?
Definitely. Let's plan to plant in late March. We can enjoy fresh veggies by summer.
And we should have a family picnic in April, maybe at that new park that just opened.
Sounds fun. I'll check the dates and weather predictions. Any home improvement projects for spring?
The backyard fence needs fixing. Let's do that in May.
Good call. Now for summer. How about a beach trip in July?
Yes, we could go back to that little beach town we loved last year.
Done. And our annual barbecue with friends in August. Should we set a date now?
How about the third Saturday in August? It's usually not too hot by then.
Perfect. And our summer reading list?
Let's each pick 3 books and swap midsummer.
Deal. For fall, we should visit the pumpkin patch in October.
Definitely. And a weekend trip to see the fall foliage in early November?
Love that idea. And we need to plan for Thanksgiving. Should we host this year?
Let's do it. We can handle the main dishes and ask everyone to bring sides and desserts.
Sounds good. And for winter, how about a cozy Christmas at home and a New Year's trip to visit my sister?
Perfect. We can book our flights early to avoid the holiday rush.
Look at us, planning pros. This year is going to be amazing.
Cheers to that.
Before we review the key vocabulary from these conversations, here are some listening comprehension questions to see how well you understood the conversation between a husband and wife. What is the couple planning to do in February? The couple is planning a weekend getaway to the mountains and a surprise party for her parents' anniversary in February. When are they planning to fix the backyard fence? They are planning to fix the backyard fence in May. Where do they want to go in July? They want to go to a beach town in July. So, how many questions did you get right for the third scene? Let us know in the comments section. Now let's review the vocabulary from these conversations. First, we'll review some of the natural-sounding everyday phrases used by native English speakers. Watch the video again after you study the vocabulary words to learn them even better, and subscribe to see our other videos. Back home refers to one's place of origin or usual residence. Keep us on our toes. To keep someone alert, attentive, or ready to respond. Fresh start. A new beginning or opportunity to start again. Burst of energy. A sudden increase in liveliness or vigor. Good call. A decision or suggestion that is considered wise or sensible. Now let's review other key vocabulary. Tropical. Relating to or characteristic of the tropics, the region of the Earth near the equator known for warm climate. Scarecrows. Figures made to resemble humans placed in fields to scare away birds. Lecture. A talk or speech given to a group of people to teach them about a particular subject. Pro. Skilled or proficient in doing something. Foliage. The leaves of a plant or tree, especially in autumn when they change color. Were the conversations relatable? Try using these conversations with your family and friends. Thank you for watching the Learn American English channel, where you learn naturally so you can speak naturally. Please click the like button and subscribe to our channel to see more videos like this one.